Hey folks, Corey here, St. Paul, Minnesota. Thanks for tuning in here. Kind of a special review here of the Ludwig banjo ukuleles from the mid to late 20s and very early 30s. Uh, it's pretty uncommon for me to have three different models here at the same time, and I wanted to just give you a brief rundown on them for those who would be interested. In the description underneath the YouTube, I will have some links to information places where I got my info, as well as four players that I follow that have been really fun to learn from and communicate with and listen to their great playing. Anyhow, I'm going to start off with what would have been the basic model that the Ludwig company produced starting in around the mid-20s. Ludwig, 1909, got in the drum business. They got late into the banjo and banjo uke business here. And I'll show you this one right now. This was their Wendell Hall model, a very basic model. In the day, it sold for $25. It's nickel plated, about 7.5-inch head. It's got an ebonized fingerboard, quite thin. And the decorative parts of it are decals. There's the Wendell Hall. He was a prominent ukulele player and had endorsed these instruments. This is all walnut construction. It's a three-piece neck. This one has an upgrade of some really nice vintage tuners you might have found on a Martin ukulele or a Gibson. In the back, walnut laminate resonator. Sorry for the glare. And again, the decorations on these were decals. All these Ludwig models were and still are considered really very good quality instruments. And a very unique design. This metal pot comes right out, removing 4 screws. Makes it actually very easy to replace the head on it, and a very different tension hoop and tension bolt system than most banjos. Probably the drum influence of the company. Anyhow, this is a great banjo uke, and this one's in nice shape. I'll just give you an idea. The second one I wanted to show you, I call it the Deco model. A friend over in the UK sent me some information recently. I believe these were made just around 1930 after the stock market crash. Ludwig was losing money in the banjo business. They got in late in the game, and this was one that they produced. I also saw it referred to as a base model. The pot looks very familiar, very similar to the Wendell Hall in almost every way. I found this one, though, when I was replacing the head on this and a Wendell Hall, that the actual guts of it, the metal rim, was a little bit thicker and a little more mass than the Wendell Hall, and I don't know why or if that was an anomaly or whether that was done on purpose. This model has planet tuners on it. This was an upgrade you could also get on the Wendell Hall for an additional $10. It's got some sort of a laminate fingerboard. It might be ebony, it might be some kind of a plastic of the day, and very unique peg head with the man-made material there. So that would be, I don't call it the Ludwig Deco, and give you an idea of that one. The last one would have been the Flagship model for Ludwig. Came in both nickel and gold, sold for $50. You could upgrade to their fanciest case at $10, often referred to as the crown due to the cutouts in the flange. And this one has a very old and much worn gold plating on it. A couple things different about this model other than what you see on the flange right away and the gold would be a real ebony fingerboard, real pearl inlays, bound and with position markers on it as well. And again, pearl inlays on the peg head, gold plated 4-to-1 Planet tuners, and notably for decoration, real multicolored wood inlay on the resonator all the way around, and then this cool design on the back. Again, this was their flagship. This was their top of the line. Beautiful examples in nickel that are out there. But anyhow, so around 1932, I guess they were done. And the company was sold to the Kahn Company, is my understanding. And Ludwig was out of the banjo business. Show you a reprint of a catalog here. Hopefully you can read this slowly at your leisure. Some great information on some great banjos. Anyhow, be safe. Have a good holiday. Thanks for checking in. We'll feature these more musically here sometime in the future, I hope. Thanks. Bye.